All right, y'all. Here's how you make a picture that's almost square, perfectly square. One way to do it in Photoshop. Photoshop is a robust program. If you search for ways to square images, you will find lots of tutorials that will probably show you other methods, but this is an easy one. So I've opened up a JPEG here in Photoshop. I'm going to double click on background, click OK to make it a layer. You need it to be an editable layer in order for this to work. Then I'm going to go up to Edit, Transform, Warp. This is going to give me these toggle handles here on the edge. And all I'm going to do is just kind of nudge these out a bit to make this get a little bit more square within the frame. Just a few little nudges here and there. I don't want to dramatically warp this. All I want to do is make it look as square inside of this frame as it actually looks on paper. Because again, if you're just submitting images for assignments, this is what your professor has to go on, so you kind of want to present your work as best as you can. I'm not advocating making your work look different than it actually appears in Photoshop. I'm just, advocating for helping yourself when you can't hold a camera perfectly steady. Okay, that looks all right. I'm going to click Enter in order to save that. It still looks okay, but I'm going to crop this just a little bit tighter. I want to make sure my cropping is to original ratio. I've selected the cropping tool, and I'm just going to tighten this framing up just a little bit, again, to showcase the work. I could make it square framing if I wanted to, but click Enter to crop. Once I've done this, you can tell from the edges that looks really square, and it showcases my work the way it actually is. And then File, Save. I want to make sure to save it as a JPEG because that's what I need to submit for the assignment, not a Photoshop document. Save. I want to replace the old JPEG that's there, and I'm done. 1.8 megabytes will certainly be big enough.